really the bottom line of this inquiry, at least the inquiry that happens on this channel, the exploration of various and many different aspects of the journey, the spiritual journey, the journey of transformation. But it comes down in a way to one thing. Our capacity to be with and open to, as in embrace, the human condition itself. The deepest awareness recognizes that the human condition is fraught with suffering. The individual journey of arriving, of being born into this dimension, and then becoming so entangled with it, and building some kind of life, or having some kind of experiences, maybe some are good, some are bad. There's a lot of suffering, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of success and failure, and you know, myriad, multitude. And then we exit this dimension, really like that, you know. And so this is all I'm saying, is the part of the spiritual journey, as far as I can see, for this anyway, in our conversation, your conversation with me, is our capacity to bear, to open to find some peace with the human condition itself. As much as we seek to fix it, to fix ourselves, to do things in the world, to promote love, or to promote division, even, some do, is ultimately, at the end of the day, on the spiritual path, the deep path of compassion and equanimity, to see if it's possible to make peace while we're still here, not just when we leave on our deathbed, but to carry that deathbed consciousness with, you know, into this moment, and into this moment, and into this moment, not as a miserable thing, but actually as a freedom, as a joy, to find peace, to make peace with the human condition, your human condition, and the human condition writ large. Because what you start to see is that your suffering is mirrored in others, that we're mirrors of each other, and in actual fact, on a certain level, there is only one human experience with a multitude of different manifestations or styles or forms or incarnations. Much as there are, you know, 10,000 trees in the forest, and each one is the same and each one is unique. So it is with us, like blades of grass in the field. Each one has its own little dance, its own way. It grows this tall, it grows this, it doesn't grow at all sometimes, cut short in its prime. And the field is huge with 1,000,000 blades of grass. So it is, right, with us. You start to see the human experience is a singular experience of being born from the mystery arriving here, making no sense of it, making some sense of it, finding a path through life, experiencing the multitude of human experiences, sorrow, grief, joy, happiness, misery, anger, love, all of these things. They either serve us and deepen us into awareness and wisdom as we grow, or else they ravage us and torture us and torment us and make us bitter. And so by the time we leave this place, we're either relieved or terrified, fearful or glad to go. But to be here and play one's part, knowing that the human condition is something that as spiritual beings, beings that come from spirit and beings that return to spirit and beings that are spirit, even as they are in matter. Even in matter, so I am still spirit. I forget. The veiling comes down and we forget because we were never told. So we have to find out for ourselves. Of course we were never told because nobody ever really knew. But we find out by and by, and that is the continuation of spirit through birth, through form, through life, through death. The question is it possible for us to embrace with a greater depth and equanimity and love and unconditional compassion, not born of the self, born of the no-self, born of the realization of the nature of the human condition? Is it in our capacity to do that? Would we want to do that? Most of us find our meaning by fighting something, either fighting ourselves or fighting the injustice of the world, trying to sort everything out and campaigning or doing things. And nothing wrong with that at all. Some of that is really noble. Some of it maybe not so noble, but some of it real noble. But then, for some others, there needs to be something else that happens. Maybe that's falling deeper and deeper and deeper into the grace of the divine almost, and to see whether it's in our capacity, whether it's in our nature to be able to open to the human experience as it's manifesting through us. First of all, our human experience, and then to see our human experience writ large in every face. In every face. Everybody carries a different face of the same picture, a different version of the same story. And that's a hell of a realization. And so that begs the question, is it in our capacity to embrace, to love, to accept, to bear the unbearable? I think it is.